AI in 5 for February 11, 2026. In this podcast, we're going to look at 5 short stories curated by me, Tom Fox, about AI, compliance, risk management, and the greater business world. We'll give you a short 5-minute daily set of stories that you can use to think about how you can use AI in your compliance program going forward. This is one of the most interesting innovations that I have come across in all of my time in compliance. I've written a book, Upping Your Game, about the use of AI and how it will transform compliance, literally starting now and certainly by 2030. The Hits and Misses edition. We begin with that story from Compliance Week, which reports on the flops and successes of rolling AI rollouts in compliance, as reported from last week's compliance conference on AI. And it's a really interesting article. And we have from Adrienne Appel, who talks to us about what some of the speakers talked about as successes and some not so successes. So a great way to start today's reading. Next up from IBS Intelligence. How do you turn compliance into a competitive advantage for AI in financial services? According to the Bank of England, 75% of UK financial services firms are now using AI in their operations. However, adoption alone doesn't mean success. Extracting value from AI while operating under some of the world's strictest data regs is what will separate leaders from laggards in this sector. Between the EU AI Act, GDPR, and complex data sovereignty requirements, European banks and financial institutions face greater constraints on how they strategically can use their data. That's where compliance comes in, and that's where AI can turn compliance into a competitive advantage in financial services. Next up from Corporate Compliance Insights, CCI, how to prepare for an AI-powered investigation while managing your own AI risks. The DOJ's message is unmistakable. AI can either be a compliance tool or a criminal liability. What are the both sides of the enforcement landscape? Detailing the department's inventory file, using AI for cryptocurrency tracing, travel pattern anomaly detection, and intake triage, and why AI-driven investigations can lead to assumptions that aren't accurate without proper context, and how companies can use AI to manage the volume of AI-assisted whistleblower complaints without overwhelming compliance resources. Next up from payments, Breton AI has secured $75 million to deploy AI against financial crime. So this large tranche from for Breton AI will help them deploy AI agents in the fight for AML and against financial crimes. Certainly a welcome addition. And our final story comes to us from the Harvard Business Review, which reports that AI does not reduce work, it intensifies it. And one of the promises of AI is that can it reduce workload so employees can focus on higher value tasks. But new research shows AI tools don't reduce work, they can just consistently intensify it. Employees have to work at a faster pace and have greater responsibilities and face workload creep, cognitive failure, fatigue rather, and burnout. To correct for this, companies need to have an AI practice guide in place. So, AI causing you to actually do more work. How about that? On the intersection of AI and compliance, I hope you will check out my book, Upping Your Game. In this, I look at critical components of a compliance program through the lens of AI and try to articulate where we are today and where we'll be going down the future. It's a great introduction to the intersection of compliance and AI and will help guide you in your journey through AI for compliance.